You asked for it, huh? You got it. Toyota.
Just kidding. OG said 149. Let's go. The main problem with this car right now is this gigantic front diff leak. And that's why it's not street legal yet. Now, let me cover what we did in the meantime. First off, you remember me talking about jerking and stuttering when driving on a constant speed. Turns out, lower O2 sensor was bad. We made a tool, managed to get it off. There was a broken wire. What a surprise. All the problems, probably broken freaking wires. So yeah, as I said, the owner was too far gone, but whatever. That's now done. Another thing I need to finish is this intake. But we have this. That's like 15 euro worth of oil catch can, which we will fit right here, and then connect everything up. There's already a hose going from the fuel pump up to here. Just need to make a bong I can plug it in, and then we need to figure out where to plug the breather hose coming from the oil catch can, which shouldn't be before the MAF, because while the oil catch can is there, it will still be dirtier, but whatever. I think I will just put it in here. That way it gets in over the MAF. Shouldn't be, I don't know. We'll try it this way. One thing you haven't seen yet is the operated intercooler. Again, El Cheapo, eBay, 230-40 euros, whatever, but it fits really nicely. It filled out the front end completely. It's around 3 centimeters thicker than the stock one, and goes up all the way towards the bumper support. So yeah, very nice. As I said, we need to finish this. We still get check engine mass airflow sensor fault from time to time. I think it's related to that. And what I wanted to do is a charge pipe, but this is an S-drive charge pipe. Tried filling it up, couldn't do it. I need to cut it off here and then complete this 2.5 inch. This is 3 inch. We need a 3 inch up until here. Use the connector and then use the 2.5 inch up to here. Hopefully that will work. If not, again, El Cheapo, eBay, like they are like, I don't know, 50-68 euros. Will work. I don't know what could go wrong. Oh, and future plans. Hybrid turbo. We have a solution for that. Basically G25 turbo with adapted turbine wheel, which should fit into. So this is the turbo we removed from the car. Now the intake part is completely busted, and I mean everything is broken, the shaft is bent, but I don't care about that. As I said, G25 660 fitting into the exhaust housing and complete with the compressor, milled out compressor housing. For 660 euro I get a full turbo, which is actually equivalent to pure 500. Now, to get it to that 500 mark I said, we'll also need a downpipe, and then we need to sort out the fueling. As you know, spark plugs are already okay, and everything else, except the charge pipe, should support that power. What we need is either B58 high pressure fuel pump. That will do the trick because they are good for like 500 wheel horsepower, so that should cover it. Or other solution, which I'm thinking of, which might work, S63 bigger injectors. Should get enough flow to about 500 horsepower. Either way, still remains to be seen, but that's the general plan, to get it to around 500 horsepower for not a lot of money. As I said, 250 for the, let's say 250 for the intercooler, DIY 50 euro intake, 100 euro spark plugs. If we go with the high pressure fuel pump, that's around 400 euro. We'll have around 500 in the turbo, and And then we just need an MHD and a map, which is expensive. That will be around €1,000. But again, pretty cheap for what it is. I can get a cheaper tune, but I want MHD because map switches, get it back to stock, so it can be road legal. But as I said, first we have to get it road legal, and for that we need to sort out this damn oil leak. Oh, and we also sorted this out. Turns out, well, the shock went a bit too deep on the knuckles, so yeah, that's why it was that low. Now there's almost a finger gap, and here we have almost a finger gap. So basically same height front and rear, a bit high on the rear. Oh no, same height front, left and right, and well, almost 2 finger gap on the rear, which I don't like, but that's how this car was with iBox when it was 149, real 149, then 13. So there's that. Again, let's sort out the leak. So as you can see, front diff is completely wet. Thought it was the drain plug because it seems to be coming from there, but no. On a second look, I would say it's coming from up here, which means passenger side axle seal is busted, which means the diff needs to come off, and that's a lot of work. But hey, I need to check it out once more. So yeah, if I confirm it's that, then we're taking the diff off. So I wiped everything off. You can see it's basically dry here. And this is where the puddle is forming, so that confirms it. It's definitely passenger axle seal. And that's a pain because this has now become a how to fix your leaking diff video, and this means diff has to come off, and to take it off I will need to lift the engine a bit. I will need to undo this mount, pop out both axles. Yeah, I'm starting to get oil pump and 13 vibes here, but okay. Alright, complete change of plans, because if I disassemble the car now, I have to take off the wheels, I have to take off move away the knuckles, so I cannot put the car back down, and the shed is too small, so the car is sticking out and I cannot close the shed, and I'm not sure how fast I'll get the parts. So new plan, I will order both axle shaft seals, and once the parts arrive, then we'll fix up the leak, which is an important bit, it needs to be done. So there's that. But this does leave me another option. Let's at least try and fit the oil catch can to make this video make at least some sense. We have 2 mounting holes on the oil catch can. I want to get it in here, and I will use this hole as a mounting position on the car. So basically all I need is a piece of steel that will be bent into a Z shape, drill 3 holes on it, and it should work. I just need thick enough steel. So yeah, let's try and make it. Look, ma, no hands. It's not even bolted in, but this is sturdy enough. Only thing is, I need to notch it up a bit so this can clear, and pull it away for this side, just a single tiny bit more. And that's it. Simple, clean, I like it. Oh yeah, and this is still getting painted black. And this one, I need to buy steel one. I found that one. That's, I mean, this plastic piece will work, but I want a steel one, actually aluminum, to complete everything, to make it as best as it can be, considering the fact that it's El Cheapo. Anyways, my angle grinder died today. Well, today I'm obviously not supposed to do anything on this car because everything I touch goes to shit. Alrighty then, a new day, a new location. Let's finish this. We need to make a mount. This looks like a very nice piece. That will do. I already have holes for oil catch can return and fuel pump breather. We will cut a piece of this for oil catch can return, and we'll cut this off for fuel pump breather. Making the best of the trash we have. Let's do it! Alright, so we have one fitting. That's one for the fuel pump breather, and this is the one for the crankcase breather. Now, while my welding skill leaves much to be desired, my angle grinder skill is world class, obviously, because yeah, must admit this does look good. Now that that is done, let's switch over to building this. This is also scrap, it's been cut in half, and that's a good thing because this is very thick and I don't want it to be this thick, no need for it. So yeah, we'll try and split it all in half and then build a mount out of that. And there we have it, intake and the mount for the oil catch can. It's notched here for that brake line. I cannot try and fit it because the car is in the shed, but it does look like it should fit. So there's that. Now we just need to go back to the shed, fit it to the car to see how it looks. Also, I might paint this black too, so there's that. Here we are, ladies and gents. It's in. This is in. And the mount, as you can see, has plenty of clearance to the brake hose and some clearance to the engine, a bit of clearance to the chassis, so perfectly mounted and pretty damn sturdy. Unfortunately, being an idiot I forgot hoses and this clip here, so I cannot connect it just yet, but hey, soon. Important thing, it's getting there. And one thing that's been missing for ages, ta-da! We have these now. So yeah, that's done too. And that means it's ready for paint. And once we get it painted and fix the diff leak, which I already mentioned, which will be happening in the next episode, this car should be 100% ready. Then we can just drive it and enjoy it. Except the fact that I already mentioned, and that's that we're going tuning and breaking it. Yay! So yeah, why not subscribe to see that? Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a like. And as always, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!